So you're thinking about relocating to Boise, Idaho, but you need to know the best little bubble or suburb to relocate to. Today, I am going to not just explain, but I'm going to physically take you through the neighborhoods, a couple of the houses and stores, and show you exactly what it looks like to live in what I consider the best little spot here in Boise, Idaho. So let's get after it right now. When I was relocating to Boise, Idaho, I really wanted somebody to take me through the area so I could see exactly what it would look like, what the people were like, if the stores were fresh and clean. I mean, you name it. I wanted to know if there were tents and graffiti popping up everywhere, and I just didn't have that. But you are blessed with YouTube, and today I'm really going to make sure that you have a lot of confidence on whether or not you agree with me about this being the best part for most people relocating to Boise, Idaho. I'm standing in a parking lot. We're going to throw a map up. We are off of Chinden Road, right wedged between Linder and Eagle Road. And this is a really important area to remember and stick in your brain because it is the dividing line between Meridian and Eagle. And depending on which part of Meridian or Eagle you relocate to, it's more than likely where you will do most of your life living. So let's just throw the camera up in the air and do a little walk and talk and give you a really, really good picture of exactly what we're looking at and exactly what we're not looking at. You might notice that there's no one sleeping on the streets. There's no trash anywhere. The parking lots are not littered with shopping cart. You might even see someone helping their neighbor load something into the car. This is a very, very safe, clean, community-oriented area, and it is full of people from all walks of life. I can also say with confidence that most of the people who live here that I come across have relocated from either California, Washington, Oregon, or just a little sprinkle of other places from around the country. I'm also going to confidently say that this is a pretty red section of Idaho, and you are going to find that most of the people who have relocated here or who choose to live here are here because they have the same values that you and your family have. The school districts are highly desirable. There are a lot of homeschool options, and there are great private schools. And the best part, at least for me, is that everything is right here. We are right dead smack in the center of the Treasure Valley, and you can get to Boise, Idaho, Eagle, Idaho, Meridian, Idaho, Kuna, Idaho, Caldwell, Middleton, Star, Emmett, you name it. You can get pretty much anywhere very, very fast from right where we are standing. So let's go check out this shopping center and see what exactly it looks like to get your groceries, get your nails did, get your hair done, some new tires. It's all literally right here. And then we are surrounded by the creme de la creme of neighborhoods. We've got brand new communities on a golf course. I'm going to actually take you through a home that is very typical resale of what you would purchase here in Eagle on a golf course. So you definitely don't want to miss that because in general, most of your options are going to look and feel very similar to this house. And I know a community that's having a community yard sale, so maybe we'll pop over there and see if we can get anyone to chat with us and tell us what it's been like for them. So over here to the left, we've got Fred Meyer, and right across the street we have Winco, both very popular grocery stores here. Winco is kind of more like your cash and carry, self-serve, most affordable groceries in the valley. Love us some Winco. And Fred Meyer is super awesome because it has groceries and all of your home store items, some furniture, clothes, you name it. It's kind of like your one-stop shop. Also right here is where you've got most of your restaurants that you're going to go out to brunch with your friends in the morning or have a nice dinner in the evening. We've got Biscuits and Hogs, which you have to get on your reservation list. The platters, even for the kids, and pancakes, waffles, this big around. It's very delicious. Teriyaki Madness, which is an awesome teriyaki spot. We've got Hawaiian food, you name it. Everything is kind of right here. There are 2 nail salons in this parking lot and 2 across in the other parking lot. there are 2 car washes, which when you relocate to the Treasure Valley, Idaho, I've got a tip for you. You are going to want to sign up for a monthly membership at a car wash because for some reason, unbeknownst to me, have not looked into the science behind it, your car will constantly be covered and caked in some kind of film of dirt. I don't know why. I don't know what it is. You're just going to wake up in the morning and your car is going to be coated in dirt, and you're going to want to dash through the car wash just as often as you're going through Starbucks. So get the monthly membership. We've got a brand new, beautiful library right here, and it even has a center in there for your kiddos who have sensitivities to all of the senses and noises and lights. So it's a very calm and relaxing place. They've got a community center in there that you can sign up and utilize for meetings for no charge. And in the parking lot over there, every summer, there's a big inflatable world that comes. You can get a monthly pass. No, I'm sorry, a seasonal pass for $99 and take your kiddos of all different ages. We absolutely love it there. And there's kind of a joke about our little community right across the street here is that it's like a outdoor mall food court. It's got Jamba Juice and Annie's pretzels and kind of some of your favorite things that you would get back in the day. I might be dating myself, going to the mall with mama, and some of us love it. One con, I would say, of having Annie's pretzels and Jamba Juice right there is that literally right down the street from it is a home right now being built that is listed at over $7 million. And one needs to ask themselves, what is it about this area that makes sense to build a $7 million plus home, or a lot of the $2, $3, and $4 million homes that are going up? Well, what makes this area highly, highly desirable is not necessarily the 5-star restaurants, because you're not going to find many of those. It is the cleanliness, the community, and the conservative values. That's really what you're paying for when you relocate to Idaho. So please know that this area is going to be incredibly different than if you went and bought a $7 million home in Beverly Hills or Palm Springs, Bellevue, Washington, or Scottsdale, Arizona. It's more like the location you would get when you buy any starter home, but the house just happens to be bigger, grander, and a lot more money. You're not going to find all the hustle and bustle of what you would get in most areas for $7 million. Another thing that you're not going to see driving around are billboards advertising flashy Rolexes or DUI attorneys or bail bonds. We don't have people who are super worried about keeping up with the Joneses and staying out of jail in this area. So you're not going to find that when you're driving around, you're inundated with people who want to sell you something. Instead, you're going to find that we live really close to the foothills and to the Boise River. And if someone's not engaged in a community event in their neighborhood, they're probably out mountain biking in the foothills or spending the day in the river with their dogs and their grandkids. This is just a much more laid back environment, and the people in general tend to really get outside and get involved in the community and really find that their lifestyle changes quite a bit when they relocate to this part of Boise, Idaho. Literally walking distance from here, there is a neighborhood that has a community yard sale sign up. Let's go see what these neighborhoods look like, because this one, in my opinion, is super awesome, but also really kind of what you're gonna find if you relocate to this part of the Treasure Valley. So we're here, community yard sale, and we've got a couple lemonade stands. And Video Guy Ken, what is your rule about lemonade stands in Idaho?
If you see a lemonade stand, no matter how many times or where, you stop and you support the kids.
Yep, you get the lemonade. There's been a couple stands around here where the kiddos are selling little handmade bracelets, stickers, toys. Pull over and buy something, people.
Support the kids.
Support the kids. We stopped at the lemonade stand, had a blast getting to know the family. We were walking and filming, and guess what? The kiddos came running. Mom gave them a bottle of wine to gift to us. This is truly what it is like to live in Idaho. So we're walking through this neighborhood, and we got another stand with kiddos. I see something, a sign about birthdays. There's balloons. They're working hard to attract people to their spot. So let's go check them out. So the best part of this community is not the sweet lemonade, it's the people. The location is absolutely amazing, as we discussed, but really the community is what makes this place so incredible and why I feel so fortunate to call Idaho home. So this community is super typical of what you're going to get if you're looking for a home that is built in the 90s, early 2000s. We've got multiple phases in this community and a very, very wide range of price points. Ken's flip-flop just fell off. So hold on a minute, people. All right, we're ready. So there's a wide array of price points. You've got the phases where these houses are going to land right about the median price point, all the way up to literally $7 million homes in the same community, sharing the same community pool. So you get a lot of bang for your buck. You get sidewalks. I know you all know I'm obsessed with whether or not a neighborhood has sidewalks. This one obviously does. The landscaping isn't baby brand new because the homes are not super brand new. So you've got a lot of lush landscaping. In this neighborhood in particular, you're going to see that a lot of the green space is full of mature landscaping and beautiful bodies of water. That's because this neighborhood used to be a golf course and they left some of that beautiful landscaping and then built homes around. A lot of the newer neighborhoods that you'll see that don't have that and their green space is really kind of lacking in bigger trees and older growth, it's because it was probably built on old farmland. We've got something that you should know, RV over here, camper over here. If you move to Idaho, there is a good chance that you are going to be getting out of town all of the time and enjoying all of what Idaho has to offer. You might not consider yourself an outdoorsman right now, but the chances of you becoming an avid camper or hiker or biker, or maybe just taking your dog out every day, it's going to go up because people really tend to go out and explore once they relocate here and they've dropped the multiple jobs and the hustle and bustle lifestyle. So that's pretty cool. I can't wait to show you how beautiful some of this green space is and how cool this community pool is. And guys, you can literally walk to the grocery store from here, and you also get the opportunity to feel like you're living out in farm country, depending on where in the community you land, but you're literally less than 5 minutes from Costco. It's pretty incredible. So if you want to know exactly where this neighborhood is, give us a call, shoot us a text, or write us an email. Really, truly, as much as I think this is the best bubble in Boise, Idaho, or outside of Boise, Idaho, the reality is this might not fit the needs for you and your family, and it really takes us and our team, the #1 relocation team in all of Idaho, to get on a Zoom call with you and really help figure out what exactly your needs are and what exactly your needs are. That's the only way we know how to help you, right? Come check this out. It's so pretty. So this is actually one of the best locations when it snows to bring your small kiddos and go sledding down these little hills right here. Believe it or not, it's pretty epic in the winter time. And every day the community brings their dogs out and takes them off leash, and the dogs run and play with balls in the field. There are some neighbors right here that will bring out buckets of water and set them out for the dogs. It's really, really special, and I wish I could tell you that it's only this neighborhood that's like that, which I'll say it's only this neighborhood that offers the awesome sledding opportunity, but really, pretty much no matter what community you live in, if it's one that has sidewalks and a wide range of price point homes, there's a good chance you're going to have a really wide variety of people and a lot of kiddos, so you're probably going to have a lot of fun little community special things like that in most of the neighborhoods. This really is very common when you relocate to Idaho. So I realize it looks like I'm in a totally different neighborhood amongst all these big, beautiful, custom luxury homes, but you'd actually be wrong about that. It is literally the exact same community. So this is what I mean when I say that a lot of these communities from the 90s and 2000s all the way up to what is being built now have a very, very wide range of price points, lot sizes, and homes. So it's pretty cool because if you enjoy the amenities of what you would get if you spend $4 million on a home, there's a good chance that you can have those exact same amenities in the exact same community within the same neighborhood. You just need to give us a call so that we can help you figure out and identify exactly where the communities just like this are. Okay, now that you got to experience this neighborhood, we're going to pop into a more mature Eagle side of things neighborhood, golf course, lush trees, all of the things. Well, all of the things minus one thing. Let's go over there. I almost forgot, we're going to jump into a house so you can see exactly what the homes look like if you move over there. All right, now we are in the next community. It's a golf course community. If you want the name of this one and you love it, just give us a call. But video guy Ken and I were just talking about how here we are in this golf course community, strangers everywhere, golfing, people we don't know. And just like the last neighborhood and just like the retail center we were in, Ken left $1,000 worth of camera equipment in his car, and I left my purse. Car's unlocked. I'm not suggesting that you do this, but I'm just letting you know probably nothing's ever really going to happen, right? Like, his camera equipment is still there. And something that a lot of you may not be aware of, you know, you keep hearing all these people commenting, oh, all the Californians have moved to Idaho and it's not safe anymore. Guess what? Our crime actually decreased year over year the last few years here in the Treasure Valley, Idaho. So how's that for a fun fact? So I cannot wait to take you inside of this home so you get a really good idea of exactly what the vibe and style is like in the homes from the 1900s, from the 1990s. And 2000s, early 2000s here in the Treasure Valley, Idaho. They're very similar style, but first let's just touch on this location a little bit more. So earlier we were on Chinden Road off of Linder, and we've made our way down just a little bit, a couple miles, and we're closer to Eagle Road. So we are literally a hop, skip, and a jump away from luxury movie theater, more dining, Target, which I know a lot of you have boycotted. Leave a comment down below. Let me know, did you boycott Target? Did you boycott it for just the month of June, which we're in right now? Or are you just like done all together? Let us know. So what is the thing about this neighborhood that you're not going to get in the other neighborhood? Community pool. A lot of the older neighborhoods here in the Treasure Valley, Idaho, while they have larger lots, more mature landscaping, one of the trade-offs is a lot of them are lacking in community pool, and a lot of them are also lacking in my favorite thing to talk about, sidewalks. This one happens to have a lot of walking paths, sidewalks, all the things. It kind of just depends on which pocket of the community you end up in. And of course, it's here on a golf course. Something a lot of you may not know is that here in Idaho, we have the third latest sunset in the country. So if you are a golfer, you are lucky because you can golf all the way up until like, I don't know, sometimes 10:30, almost 11 o'clock at night. You can re-round for one price doing the twilight golfing because the sun is still up. For the mamas who are hearing that, or people who have insomnia and you're like, wait, what did you just say? I've got some pro tips on how to make your house super dark so that you can still sleep. There are ways. But, oh, there's baby ducks. Before we take you in the house, you must see the baby ducks. So we're walking up to this house. It has a beautiful cobblestone driveway, which I absolutely love, mature landscaping, detached garage, which is something that I need to comment on about this area specifically. A lot of people are relocating here to retire or to go on adventures with family. So you've got lots and lots of toys. And something you need to be aware of is that as far as RV storage is concerned, it's not easy to find somewhere to park your toys, and a lot of the new construction is doing an excellent job of putting in those RV garages or giving you the option to have it. But check this out, beautiful detached garage, and it's not set up for an RV. That is not uncommon here in the Treasure Valley, Idaho. So if toys are your thing, you are definitely going to need to reach out and give us a call so that we can make sure that you've got a home for your toys in addition to you. Okay, I am going to take you through this beautiful golf course home, and there are just a couple things that I'm going to highlight just to give you a general idea of the differences between maybe something from this year versus new construction. We've got, instead of a big open floor plan, we have the formal dining and a formal living space, which is actually starting to make a comeback because a lot of people have the same opinion about or open floor plans as I do. My opinion of open floor plans is you cannot be a thinker, the kind of thinker, think like me, scattered mind, if you're not paying. I'm not making a joke and my mind is scattering as I'm trying to talk about scattered minds. Open floor plans are just more difficult to keep clean or to make seem clean, in my opinion. I feel like if you have one spot that has a little bit of clutter, all of it looks cluttered. So the formal dining, formal living room with the family room separate, that's kind of my jam. But something about these older homes that is different from what you're going to get in some of the newer construction is at $1 million price point. You would normally expect double ovens and soft close cabinetry. A lot of the new construction at that price point actually does not have a double oven or soft close cabinets. This one has just a slide-in oven and electric cooktop, which I'll say typically you'll see more gas than electric, especially in this area. But I know this house doesn't have a double oven, but that's a pet peeve of mine. So it doesn't have a double oven, but it does have the spinning corner cabinet.
What is this?
This is a mosaic of a fruit basket.
Decor?
I don't know. Okay, so if I were updating this kitchen, not that I don't love this, this is obviously somebody is very creative. If I were updating this, what I would do with this is plumb it out for dog water bowl, you know, put a little dog station here, maybe, I don't know. And I think that there is a ton of storage in here, which is awesome. Okay, let's quickly go take a little look at the master bedroom and master bath, and then we will just take a spin around with B-roll so you can see it yourself. Something else with master bathrooms that can be kind of different at the same price point as this home with new construction is not all of them have the big tubs like this, which is also another, in my opinion, interesting thing. So truthfully, I think it's a little wrong when people are building new houses at million plus price points to not put in the double oven, the gas hookup for your grill outside, soaker tubs. So same price point, older home, you're in general going to get some more features that you would expect as opposed to the newer construction. They're cutting corners on cost, the builders are, with a lot of those things. All right, I feel like I kind of messed up this house tour because I really want to explain what it's like here versus new construction. So I'm just gonna let Ken get some B-roll of the rest and play it with some enjoyable music. That way you don't have to listen to me blab, but really pay close attention because this is really what you're gonna get if you buy a home built in this era. I wonder if there is a living space up there, and I know a lot of people are super curious about how simple it is to find a home that has an ADU. So if you are looking for a second dwelling unit in your home, it's actually pretty simple to build one. If you are in need of how to go about doing that, just give us a call and we'll let you know. But in some of these homes like this that have these detached garages, yes, they do have an additional living space. I don't know the politically correct term as of today because I think it changed like yesterday, but mother-in-law suite. Can we say mother-in-law suite?
Sure.
So we were getting ready to wrap up this house tour and we have a visitor that I thought this is a good little thing to talk about. So this guy right here is a pest problem all over the Treasure Valley this time of year. You are definitely going to see some pretty creepy wasps popping up, unwelcome. Actually, both of our showers on totally different ends of the house randomly somehow had wasps in there. We're gonna walk out quickly because he's like chasing us. So you're definitely want to sign up for a membership for a pest control company because they are gonna help mitigate the wasp situation. It's pretty, there's a lot of them here. There are at least 15 more neighborhoods just like this one, just like the last one. If you want to see neighborhoods like this or figure out which ones make sense for you and your family, give us a call. But until then, watch this video and be blessed.